Hey Leo, this is your reading. So let's just jump straight to it. So for the situation at hand, you got the Knight of Air upright crossed by the reversed Six of Water. So what this indicates is on Page of Water as the soul lesson under it. What this indicates is that there's a little bit of rushing into action. There was a little bit of, if I do this, then I'll get this result. And it looks like you put some effort in to a relationship, whether it be a lover, a new one, an old one, a friendship, a boss, a coworker. You put some energy and some effort. You did things to enjoy a relationship, but when you're looking back, you didn't build the memories you thought you would. You didn't build the connection. You didn't build the bonding that you thought you would. You didn't get the result that you thought you would. And like what's really going on is that you are having a yearning and inkling for love, Leo, but like true love, not love where you have to go be the gregarious Leo that you are and cheer them up, solve their problems. And like, look, now you can relax. I solved your problem. You're starting to let go of that, Leo. It's like you're learning the timing of when to put in action, when to put in energy, when to put in effort in a relationship. Yes, relationships are like plants. You know, you have to have the seed, you have to have the pot, you have to have the water, you have to have the sun. So you have to have all the ingredients at like just the right amount, right? So you have to put in effort. You have to call them. You have to be willing to receive signs of affections from them, a little good morning text from them, or a little here I made you a sandwich to make your day easier, right? You got to receive those because that feels good. But you also have to be willing to give those back, right? So it's like you're finding that harmony. You're really desiring harmonious relationships. And I don't want to say that feel equal give and take or that feel balanced, but it's really honestly for you, it's more about so that you don't feel drained right now. So it's like, just admit it. You don't want to solve someone else's problems if you're going to be dating them. Like, Leo, if you would just be willing to have that moment of truth with yourself, I don't want to date someone who needs their problems solved. I don't want to solve someone's problems. I want to hang out with someone when it's fun, delightful, when it's giddy, when it's let's go ride our bikes together. Let's go on this awesome hike together. Let's go eat at this cool restaurant together. It's like admitting that you just want love to feel more loving, more fun, more uplifting. Yeah, because it looks like in like the recent past, you were hoping for your ships to come in. You were definitely hoping that the action you took would yield great and awesome results. You were definitely hoping that something would come in. I'm putting forth this energy and effort towards them because I want those flirty texts. But you put all this energy in and they just didn't really text back, or it was lukewarm text and that was it. So right now, like you're feeling off balance, you're feeling off your rocker. You're like, it's like disappointment, but not disappointed because you're like, oh, I knew not to get my hopes up, but it's like disappointed. Going into the near future, you got the High Priestess reverse. So what this indicates, like right now and in the near future, is that it's kind of like you're almost just like a resignation. Like, okay, I guess I have hit the pinnacle of success. I guess I have hit a high level of enjoyment of life and I should just like be satisfied here. Right? Because you're a little unwilling to admit to yourself what's off about the situation. What's off is that you don't want to date someone where you have to lift them up. You don't want to date someone when you have to lift them up. Like literally, just admit that to yourself. As of right now, it looks like you're not. In the near future, you're not willing to tap into your intuition, your soul, your higher self, your inner being. You're not willing to take a moment, just 15 minutes, relax all the muscles in your body so that you can hear your inner call, which is, I want to date people who are fun. I want to date people that when I get around them, the bulk of the time, the majority of the time, it's fun and uplifting. It's looking forward to them when they get off of work. It's looking forward to waking up to them. It's looking forward to. That's what you want, Leo. In terms of your personal power this month, oh, Leos, I feel so sad for you. You got the 10 of Earth reversed. Your personal powers, honestly, don't give up on love. It's not about giving up on love. It's about what I previously said. Your personal power is don't give up on love, Leo. Outside influences to the situation, or like how other people are affecting you. Well, look, you hung out with someone who was Debbie Downing, negative Nancy, whatever. You were hanging out with someone who wasn't thriving in life. They weren't at your level of thrive. So, guys, like, let's just use a stark contrast. Two people who are struggling to make rent, when they come together in a friendship and a relationship, they completely understand each other. They're like, oh man, your boss is making you do that. Like, yeah, but I got to pay my bills, so I'm going to do it. They're like, oh, you're such a hard worker, right? When you're already at like a place of financial freedom, all you hear is stress, 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 worry, worry, worry. But someone who's at that level is like, wow, you're such a good worker. Like, well, hey, I could pick up an extra shift to make 90. Oh, you can pay me back then. Then it's like a fun, like, well, I don't say fun, but it's like a puzzle they get to do together. Like, when you up level, it's time to let your friends up level, because otherwise, like, when you get around people, like, their energy impacts you and affects you and affects you and influences you heavily. And I'm not saying don't hang out with broke people. That's not what this is about at all. I have many friends who make less money than me. I have many friends who make way more than me. It's about being around people where you feel hopeful, where you feel like you can eagerly look forward to spending time with them, versus I got to solve these problems so they can relax and then we can hang out. That's all this is about. In terms of your hopes or fear this month, I feel so bad for you, Leos. Your hopes or fear, you got the balance card. You got the balance card upright. You're literally just like, okay, well, it's like your fear. Your fear is, this is as good as it gets. This is as good as it gets. I should just be happy with what I've done so far. I just need to learn to enjoy the little things of life. No, no, no. You need to admit you want to enjoy life differently than how you're currently enjoying it right now. You need to admit that you want to hang out with different kinds of people. And it's not about dropping friends or just like get out of my life, right? It's just about admitting that you want to start allowing in new types of friends, new hobbies, right? Like, you can have a best friend, but you can also enjoy playing soccer and the best friend doesn't. You're like rewriting that sense of definition that it means if we truly like each other, we do everything together. We like everything about them. If playing soccer was truly for us, if I mention it, they'd want to do it too. No, that's when it's, oh, like, you know, like soccer, like, okay, well, okay, Tuesday, Thursdays, I play soccer, right? You can have hobby friends, light touch friendships, community. And it's not about being that little player of like, hey, I need to nurture relationships outside of you and me. No. It's just about recognizing that there's a primary relationship, right? You can hold like 2, 3, 4, 5 people in a closer circle. You keep up to date more of what's going on in their daily lives. There tends to be 1 or 2 people that you can impact at a deeper level, right? But it's recognizing that some people you might interact with them just via text, just via Facebook Messenger. Once or twice a year, you just always seem to rendezvous in the city and have a good time. It's those lighter touch relationships that are what nourish you without impacting the main one. In terms of the outcome of the month for you, yeah, it's definitely Queen of Pentacles reversed. It's definitely a month of you recognizing that it's not going how you'd like. I mean, I gave you the answer in this read. If you would rewatch this in a week or two, when you're in a different state of being, you're going to get the answer of why you just kind of feel something's off. I'm happy, I'm content, but I'm not like happy, eagerly looking forward to life. I gave you the answer in this video. Just go back and watch it. Give me a comment, give me a thumbs up. Let me know what's going on for you guys. Let me know what other questions came up for you so I can make more YouTube videos for you guys. And if you want a personal, I have opened up personals. Just click the link in the comments to book yours. Love you guys. Bye.